Here we are, the first floor of the young apartment building. Let's shoot out of the building right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a video tour of Eastern Nazarene College on a rainy April Saturday. The college closed as an institution of higher learning back in December following the fall semester. I've heard it's being sold and will be senior living 55 plus community, but that will go into June and late May. Everybody has to be out or by the end of May. They prefer the earlier the better, but the way my situation is, I'll probably be like Memorial Day weekend. So this is the young apartment building that I just came out of. The first and second floors have apartments with people living in them. Floors 3, 4, and 5 were dormitory floors, and they've been emptied. Conference service used them a few times in the fall, and definitely over the summer like they would normally. But they've not been actively used by students for about 12 months. This is the campus side of Gardner Hall, our administration building. Moreau. And I might have a better view after I walk around for a bit of Moreau. But Moreau Dormitory, the oldest dormitory on campus. We're walking by the main student center, the student union building for the college. Not going into any buildings during this video tour. The Spange-Williamson dormitory. That white structure, the famed maintenance garage for E&C facilities. This piece of grass is considered Shields Field. Shields Field. Right. Well, the building with the E&C bush or hedge, that is the Cole Fine Arts Center. I won't get too far over to there. For one reason or another, there's orange cones at either end of this crosswalk situation. The only thing I can guess is it's when the Quincy youth were causing trouble on campus last night. It doesn't look like something security would have done. But there was some trouble on Friday night. It was a gorgeous night. It was the end of April vacation in Massachusetts. And for several nights, some issues were happening, but it doesn't escape the Quincy youth that this is not an active college. So when the developer comes in here, that'll actually be a good thing. And I'll be gone one way or the other, so hopefully whatever happened last night didn't affect the neighbors to the college that much. And maybe it was their kids. But I'll just consider them Quincy youth and just leave that at that. This is like Memorial Shields Dormitory, the men's dorm, a building I worked in the majority of the time through the years. Absolutely. Across Wendell Avenue down the end of this so-called Canterbury driveway is the Leahy Athletic Center, home for most recently of the E&C Lions, before that the E&C Crusaders. Go E&C. Canterbury Hall, our oldest building on campus, the only building original when E&C took over the property. It's a social science building, or was, and Canterbury Hall. The natural sciences is this brick building back here, Schrader Science Building. or Schrader Hall. I'm going to go up the ramp for the Canterbury handicap ramp, but again, not going into any buildings. Schrader Science Building. Over here, Angel Hall. We'll see the front of it in a moment. The Monroe Dormitory again. The Student Center that we've been circling. Coming back down the ramp. The sun is trying to come out during this noon hour on Saturday. This was the day of Pope Francis's funeral at Vatican City. ABC News live coverage I had on my TV at 3:30 Boston time, which would have been 9:30 at Vatican City. It's been a rainy morning, but it's somewhat cleared up. The sun is trying to come out. There's supposed to be heavier rains on Saturday night. But the campus is looking good. A little too quiet for Saturday. Should be a busy time in May and in April at a college, but hey, we lost that. The Mann Student Center. ENC's Angel Hall, like I said earlier. And Monroe Dormitory is the oldest dorm on campus. But remember, Canterbury was the oldest building. We'll take a little walk over to Wollaston Church of the Nazarene. Wollaston Church of the Nazarene, obviously part of the Nazarene faith, but separate from ENC when it comes to property. The best I hear is staying here for a long time to come. The Wally Church, what Nazis or Nazarenes call it. Well, Gardner Hall will come into better view. We did see the campus side of it earlier in the video tour, but Gardner Hall, our administration building, as well as a lot of classrooms. Once again, the Wollaston Church of the Nazarene. See a memorial on the grass. I'll cut through here a little to the sidewalk. On this sidewalk, there used to be 3 park benches. Obviously, one missing here, one missing way down there, but this one is still around. A little wet on this Saturday morning to sit on, but it'll be there tomorrow, and it should be a little drier. Once again, the Monroe Dormitory. Like the YouTuber Tampa J says, take a screenshot, it'll last longer. I like how he says that, and I'll give him credit for that. He likes Halloween a little too much. I rather Christmas. But he likes Dunkin' Donuts. I'm from Quincy. How can I not like Dunkin' Donuts? I love Dunkin' Donuts. Now, the Tampa Bay Rays, or Tampa Rays, he roots for, well, as a Boston Red Sox fan, I do have an issue with that. Okay, I'm not going to go outside the iron fence, but the front gate of the college right over here, and the college library. Good, this video's to keep on going. It's a quiet day, so 1 or 2 people walking dogs, but nobody's interrupting this like a perfect time. Maybe I'll keep to my promise and not go outside the gate, but get a little better angle over here. And maybe teach a little bit of a lesson. But maybe just get to a better vantage point. Now, the college is on East Elm Avenue. We'll let this vehicle pass. Beyond that is Elm Avenue. This is the Elm Avenue flock. Over there is West Elm Avenue. So the college officially was at 23 East Elm Avenue. And we'll get to addresses in a moment, but over there is Elm Avenue, and that'll take you back out to Hancock Street in Wollaston Center, the college library. And we will continue talking about addresses in a moment. Just gonna be about a 1 minute walk from here. Now, once again, E&C's young apartment building that currently has folks on the first and second floor. Dormitory floors empty, 3, 4, and 5. Here it has an official address of 10 Speakman Street. Speakman Street used to be a dead-end road behind Young. Had a couple houses on it that would have used Speakman as an address. And this would have been 10 when it got put up. But through the years, that lot was incorporated into the campus. So, not an active public street, but it was a dead-end, Speakman Street. So, anything getting mailed to that building, anything related to that building, it's 10 Speakman Street, but the college property, 23 East Elm Avenue. God bless Eastern Nazarene College. I've kind of made a loop around both Moreau and the Student Center. Moreau Hall, Mann Student Center. So yeah, E&C's Gardner Hall. Just a beautiful campus.